and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on where is your current path leading you. So before we get into it, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it, okay? Pause the video if you need to, and you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the yellow diamond, group 2 with the dark blue diamond, group 3 with the clear diamond, and group 4 with the pink diamond. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the yellow stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Where is your current path leading you? So, aw, that's really sweet. The first card that was under your stone says home. Your current path is leading you home. So let's get some more information about this. I definitely get an energy of returning back to self. You know, there's an energy of being lost here, not knowing who you are, even on a spiritual level, like, you know, you haven't connected to your soul in a long time, or maybe you had to grow up at a young age, so you never really got to see who it was that you were. Everything was about, you know, the material, having to make enough money so that you could survive. You didn't have the free time to tap into yourself and your interest and who you really are. Also, for some of you, there's something that you've done or a decision that you've made in the past, and decisions, or not decisions, but things are going wrong. Like you're in that new place, that new city, or you're in that new relationship that the universe kind of told you you shouldn't get in, or, you know, things are kind of going wrong now, and it's just like the universe is trying to get you to go back home. So we have struggle, sensual energy, and honoring your energy. So some of you guys, when you have intimate experiences, you don't even feel like you're connecting with anyone. It's more performative, and you want to have an experience with someone where you can just really connect with them, and it's not about just pleasing another person. You know, you don't even feel at home in your own body. You feel like the modifications you've done, maybe you've gotten like some work done, or you feel like you're in the wrong body, or, you know, whatever. There's just like an energy here of not feeling like your body or your outside appearance fits who you are, or feeling like your body serves a purpose instead of it being the, you know, the thing that encapsulates your soul. You know, instead of being important, it's kind of like this body is useless, so I can give it to anyone and everyone, and it doesn't matter because, you know, my body serves no higher purpose. There's a lot of that intimacy energy coming through. So we have honoring your energy, reconnecting with your sensuality, reconnecting with, you know, your truest self. Again, what are the other messages for group 1? Where is their current path leading them? The universe is trying to level you out. I feel like there may be some isolation happening as well. You may be losing friends, you may be losing connections, and you're not really sure as to why. We have anger and grounding. So it's like, not only was there a suppression as you were younger or in the past, not only was there a suppression of who you really were and the truest form of yourself, but now there's all of this like new energy, these new people, new experiences and events that may make you feel, you know, distracted, or may give you more reasons to be upset. And it's like that old stuff still hasn't processed, so it's just getting more and more and more dense. So don't be surprised if you start losing friends. Don't be surprised if you've been losing like connections, because the universe is really trying to get you away from these connections. And if they're truly meant for you, first of all, people will be understanding. If this is an equally beneficial relationship, then people will allow you your space to grow, to be. And they will still be there after you go through your own personal transformation. But home, I feel like, is returning to the soul for you guys. And your current path is trying to get you back to the place where you started, so that you can choose a new path, so that you can reconnect with your soul. Let's see. Yeah. It's hard though, because we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. So the universe is trying to get you to reflect on everything that you've been through. And whenever your mind starts to wander about, you know, and you start to go back in history and think about the things that you've been through, you kind of push it out because you're like, I've moved past that. I'm stronger than that. We don't need to stay on that. But the universe isn't taking you there so that you can emotionally be broken down. The universe is taking you there so you can kind of rewrite history and choose a new direction, a new path. Because right now your life is a byproduct of what you've been through instead of a creation. Creation can only happen at point one, which is why the universe is trying to take you back to where it all started. Not so that you can be upset and sad about what has happened to you, but so that you can create something different. And then when you look back, you'll reflect on how not only you've been through, like, you know, a dark night of the soul, trials and tribulations, but how you created from that instead of, you know, just sat there in the existence of whatever is left. It's kind of deep, you guys. For those of you who this is truly your pile, I have no doubt that you'll resonate 100% because this is a very specific storyline. Okay. And if it's not resonating, you may want to look at another pile. We have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this may be going back to address an old relationship that you've been through, addressing why it didn't work out, not so that you can look at yourself like everything's wrong with me, you know, they didn't love me, so I'm unlovable, not so that you can be like traumatized again, but so that you can address why was I attracted to that relationship, so you can know how to create your future, so you can know what you need moving forward. Why was I attracted to that? What red flags did I ignore? What did I really want at that time? Okay, how do I actually get it? You know, instead of just taking what comes to you, like really manifesting and telling the universe, this is what we need moving forward. And then we have the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. So the universe literally wants nothing but the absolute utmost best for you, group one. But there is a revisiting of the past, and it's a bit eerie with that. There's definitely a revisiting of past that's gonna need to happen for you to do this. And with this Hangman in reverse, there's a lot of reluctancy around going back to the past because it's painful. You may want to consider therapy as well. Having someone to talk about things with can be really, really helpful. We have Mercury with open communication. So, and then we have Green Tara with supreme protection. So the universe is telling you, if you revisit these things that you've been through, you're not going, like, you're protected. You're not going to go through these things again. It's not going to happen again. We're going back for a reason. Mercury, this one says, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. This may be even telling people how they've affected you so they don't do that to someone else moving forward. You know, tying up all of those loose ends, not allowing that person to get away with it and think that they can go and do this to the next person. I've had things that I've experienced that I would not wish on my worst enemies, truly. Like, there are lows and darks, places that I've been in that as much as I hate someone or dislike someone, I still wouldn't wish that stuff on them. And I feel like that's some of the stuff that you guys have been through. With Green Tara, you're protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. So I've done a cord cutting ritual on myself before. You know, I cut the cords between me and the older version of myself that was extremely self-sabotaging, extremely naive, you know, so susceptible to impulses, had zero impulse control. All of the negative things that I disliked about myself, I did a cord cutting on that version of me that embodied those characteristics. So that may be something you guys want to do as well. But your current path is leading you guys back home. And that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pub. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. All right, group 2 with the dark blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is your current path, or where is your current path taking you? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is psychic development. Interesting. So you guys are developing your spiritual gifts. You've likely been working a lot with the universe. You may be called towards divination tools as well. Pendulum, tarot cards, oracle cards, spiritual things, magic, manifestation, that kind of thing. But your path is leading you. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting, for some of you, you're doing work in the 5D and in other dimensions. Wow, so these are some intergalactic beings that you guys are. A lot of you guys aren't even aware of the power that you have and what you're doing in your sleep. If you are done sleeping and you wake up still exhausted, but at the same time you kind of feel like, I don't know, it can come through so many ways. You can feel really good on one end, be ready to go get your coffee or bagel and just have the best day. Or some of you are feeling like worried and anxious and you don't know why. You're like, you can look at your life and you can see stability. You don't know why you're feeling this way. It's because subconsciously, your body kind of wants to go back to sleep so that you can continue to do that work in the dream realm. There's a lot of intergalactic travel. Wow, there's so much going on for a lot of you guys. But regardless of, you know, what area of the spectrum you're developing psychic, I was gonna say psychically, I don't think that's a word, but you're developing your psychic gifts, and it may be so that you can help people like I do to read tarot or to be an oracle. And also you may be doing work in other dimensions. You may be a light worker. Yeah, we have teacher and struggle. So you guys have been through some things. Like, you have a voice, you have gifts that you can share with the world and you can share with people, whether intergalactically. Wow, really? I've never even heard that. Okay, so I'm hearing that some of you guys help people. I've never heard of anything like that. Some of you guys help people travel from this earthly plane to, like, so when some people pass, they kind of stay here. Like some spirits stay here and they kind of get trapped on earth. And I'm hearing that some of you guys are hurting these spirits like to wherever else, but I've just never tapped into anything that like that. So I don't know, the closest I can relate that is to like maybe mediumship. Like if you see spirits or you hear things, you see things, you feel things, like, wow. Some of you guys are doing very, very, very important work, but your current path is leading you to more psychic gifts. Some of you guys are ignoring them though because you don't want that path. I'm getting okay. So we have grounding and transformation. A lot of you guys are changing and your path is changing and what you have the ability to do is changing. A lot of you guys are really acing this earthly plane. For me, earth is like school. Like, you come here to learn. It's also an experience. You get to meet other, you know, spirits, and there's a collective of other, you know, people that you get to experience here, and not every planet is like that. So it's really truly far in between that you have a planet that can support life, you know, and where you can connect with so many people and fall in love and da-da-da-da-da. And oh, I'm also getting some of you guys are really hooked to that experience and you don't want to get into the spiritual. You know, you kind of want to make the most of your time here. There's so many downloads coming through for you guys. Okay, so we have anger, forgiveness, and emotional release. So your current path is taking you to a place where you can forgive and allow yourself to. It's not for other people, it's for you. Sorry if we're all over the place with this one. That's just how the cookie crumbles with you guys. There's so many messages coming through. Yeah, some of you guys are really resisting this higher path that you have, and you've found a comfortable place dealing with people who just, it's like you find yourself really having to water down your thoughts and opinions for people. I've done that before too. I've shared like really useful information with people and they're like, that's not a thing. And it's like, dang, that's crazy. I just gave you $1 million piece of information and you're telling me that's not a thing. How unfortunate. And that's how some of you guys are. You've gotten so used to connecting with people who, like, I'm telling you guys, group 2, the people around you are living in damn near a different reality than you. Like almost a different reality than you. It's hard to explain. You guys are so cosmic. And the universe is trying to get you to, first of all, there's two things going on. Your current path is leading you to the release of anger, resentment. It's like carrying around a ball and chain. It's making it hard for you to move forward. You know, you can't run, you can't swim, you're gonna sink straight to the ground. So you're so limited on what you can do. You can't fly with a big ass, you know, ball and chain on you. So there's just this energy of some of you guys, your spirit is so weighed down. I feel like this even ties together though. You're developing in a psychic way. You're having this psychic development so that you can, you know, kind of clear your consciousness out. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse though. You guys aren't feeling like this path is very rewarding, so it's hard for you to want to continue on it when you're not seeing any sort of reward in the 3D. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's what I was getting, because I was saying, like, you know, some of you guys don't want to pay attention to the spiritual because you really want to experience all that earth has to offer. And 10 of Cups in reverse, you're like, why would I go on this spiritual journey when I could be connecting with souls and other people right now? You feel like you're kind of missing out on the point of life, but you're not. I don't want to say you're not a 3D being, because you are a 3D being if you're here and you can perceive this video, but like, you're so much bigger than that. And you can, like, here's the thing. If you develop psychically, you can literally go to whatever planet and do whatever you want to do, but you do have a higher calling right now, group 2. And the universe is trying to get you to tap into that, but it's kind of like you just want to experience what the 3D has to offer. You don't want to go on a spiritual journey because you don't see it as very rewarding. 9 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Swords, you may see it as like lonely and there's not a lot of money in it and it's just pain, and you don't want to live your life for other people. You just don't want to. You don't want to live to make other people's lives better. It's like, who's gonna take care of me? The universe. It's like you guys are connected to the universe though. I really feel like group 2, you are a group of people who are like beings, like intergalactic, like you're not even like a human, if that makes sense. It's like you are a human, but only because you came down here to fulfill a mission, which we all do in a way, but not like you guys. It's just different. And I can't even tell you exactly what you are. You're really gonna have to discover it yourself, because like I said, I'd never even heard of that. I never even, I'm tapping into things that I'm not even, it's like, when I was talking about, I never even heard of like beings that help people get out of here. I've never met anyone that has that capability, or that's been their mission. So this is some serious stuff you guys are doing. We have Krishna with devotion. This one says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. So I feel like the universe is going to send you some help soon. You're probably seeing angel numbers up the wazoo and having a hard time deciphering what they're telling you, because there's so many, like, your spiritual team is like intergalactic. It's not just like ancestors and whatnot. It's like beings from planets that aren't even in our solar system. Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. You're being called towards some serious spiritual work here. That's where your current path is leading you. That's what the universe is trying to get you to do right now. That is what I have for you guys. Hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3, with the clear diamond, let's get right into it. Where is your current path leading you? So, the first card that we have that was under your stone is unlimited possibilities. So, to be honest, your current path is leading you. I feel a lot of abundance here for you guys. A lot of abundance for you. Oh. In order to get what it is that you want, group 3, you have to be willing to lose. In order to win, you have to be willing to lose. We have stripping illusions and letting go. For some of you, this has to do with a relationship. For some of you, this has to do with a path. Like, let's just use relationship for an example. So, with the stripping illusions, I feel like a lot of you have created a space that feels comfortable to you. Like you found comfortability in an uncomfortable situation. So it's time for you to strip the illusions and say, this relationship isn't exactly what I would wish it to be. This isn't what I want it to be. This is uncomfortable. The universe is saying, in order to tap into the true unlimited possibilities of this relationship, of, you know, what it is that you're wanting, this may not be your person. This choice that you've made may not be what's going to lead you to abundance, but you're going to have to be able to admit that and be willing to cut your losses to get exactly what it is that you want. And for some of you, like, you know, yeah, I'm getting a throat chakra block with this one, and even a third eye block. And the third eye block is showing up because the version of reality that you see is not true reality. This person has either told you what it is, or you know what it is, like, but it's like deep into your subconscious. Or this could be about a situation. We're using a relationship as an example. But it's like, you know what you're supposed to do, or you know what this job has the ability to offer you, but you're still here when you know you should be leaving, you know, or in this relationship, or you haven't done what you know the universe is telling you to do because you're trying to find another way that just feels better for you or makes more sense to you. A lot of this is intuitive as well. And for those of you who are in a relationship, you know, you're not happy. You're not. And that's just the truth. And the universe is trying to get you to communicate. But you feel like if you communicate the truth, someone will get mad at you, or they'll leave you. They won't want to be with you. They won't accept it. They'll walk away from you. And you have to be willing to walk away. You have to. Because otherwise your boundaries are going to get pushed and pushed and pushed until you have literally nothing left, and you have to create an illusion of what your relationship is in your head just to make it, you know, not hurt you, when it's like, that's not reality. You know, you're not receiving love from this person. In the beginning of the relationship, love to you looked like someone spending quality time with you, not getting angry at you every time you have something to say, not rolling their eyes every time you have an opinion. You know, true love doesn't look like that. But you're like, that's just their personality, like they're closed off. And really it's just like, no, this is not your person, and they're disrespecting you and they're playing in your face. That's what's actually happening here. But like, some of you have, like, you know, and it's like the universe just keeps trying to get you to your full potential, and the wool is being pulled. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Tower, because the universe is really trying to shake things up for you so that you can tap into your true unlimited possibilities. We have sacred space and discernment. The universe may be creating distance between you and your person. The universe is trying to show you, like, bringing up different problems so that you can use your discernment. But because a lot of you have gotten so comfortable in the illusion, you're seeing something straight up happen and you're like, my person is cheating. Instead of saying, okay, yeah, my person is cheating, you're saying, oh, that's just their female friend that they spent a lot of time with, and their phone died when they were out, so that's why they didn't call me all night. But that's their female friend. That's just a friend. Like, the universe is trying to get you to use your discernment, but a lot of you guys just won't. And again, that's just an example. Apply this to however it applies to you. So your current path is leading you to the truly, like, to the unlimited possibilities that you have. but you're gonna have to boss all the way up. Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you're really gonna have to strip those illusions. The universe is trying to show you the truth of your situation so that you can act accordingly. But some of you guys, we got the Fool in reverse. Like, you will not touch all of the abundance that you can touch because you will not let go of what you currently have, even though what you currently have is a King of Cups in reverse. Someone who doesn't love you, care about you, and that's just the true tea of the situation. You can see it reflected in their actions. That's not me. That's like, I mean, that's literally what came out. Seven of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. The universe is trying to lead you to healing. The universe is trying to put you in a position where you can build and grow. But you got to cut out what's no longer serving you. And instead of cutting that out, a lot of you have found comfortability in an uncomfortable situation. So... yeah, and there's a fear of the unknown. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Moon, you know, that's like not even acknowledging the other possibilities that there may be for you in love, because you've already decided that you love this person that, you know, for some of you doesn't even care about you. Like, I hate to be blunt, you guys know I like to keep it cushy and soft over here, but this is one of those situations where it's like, the universe is speaking so clearly that I have to just say what the universe is saying, because, you know, your friends are walking on eggshells with you because they feel like you're not going to talk to them anymore if they're real with you, because they know how committed you are to this person, to this job, to this situation. Your current path, it's like things are going wrong for a reason, to get you out of that space that you're in, to make you uncomfortable, to see that this is not a livable situation. This is not a place where you should have, you know, made your bed and made it comfortable. This is not where you're supposed to be. Okay. So we have Saint Germain, the Miriam, and Archangel Michael. A lot of references to love here. A lot of references. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you're safe, your angels are close, surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Honestly, for some of you, it's not that you have to get rid of the person you're dealing with or completely eliminate them. Ooh, the universe, oh my God, they're so mad. Someone's guys are so freaking mad that I said that, because they don't want that cushy stuff. They don't want to give you that. They want to say, no, you have to let go completely. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you, this situation just isn't good for your mental health. It isn't good for your health, period. Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And then we have the Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all, remember that love has no boundaries. That's what we have here. The universe really wants you to tap into your full potential and everything that life has to offer you, but there's clearly something in the way that has to be eliminated so you can get to those unlimited possibilities. And if that's not eliminated, you will not get there. So that's what I have for you. I love you guys, okay? You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot read. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4, with the pink stone, let's get right into it. Where is your current path leading you? So the first card that we have, ooh, juicy, that was under your stone is reunion of souls. So the universe is trying to reconnect you, or your current path is reconnecting you with a soul that you've met in another lifetime. So this should be interesting. We haven't got a anything like this with any of the other piles. So let's see. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Okay, so first of all, we have divine timing in past, present, and future. So a lot of cycles have been repeating. It's just kind of like, for me, the way that my life goes, the way that cycles work for me, it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So it's like I make progress, I'm continually making progress, but the universe will take me 1 step back. Someone from the past will come back, something will happen again that I don't appreciate. Like, you know, there's an energy in my life personally where it's like I kind of experience things repeatedly. And it's just the universe's way of making sure that you fully learn the lesson, etc. And I feel some of that with you guys, like past, present, and future are kind of blending together because certain things are happening in your future that have already happened in the past. The universe wants you to know that it's all for a reason. And I feel like your life cycles are similar to mine. But we have divine timing, so I'm excited to see what's going on for you and who this is. We have ascension and emotional release. So a lot of the lessons that you learn are in love, group 4. They make you very emotional, they change you emotionally, and that kind of catapults you into these ascensions and these like crazy growth periods where, you know, you learn a lot, you grow a lot. It's just a lot. It's very heavy on the emotional. Yeah, we literally got the teaching card that just came out too. So I'm just gonna get into the tarot and see some of the details of who this is. All major arcana came out and they all came out in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and Judgment in reverse. So your current path is showing you who you are and connecting you to your true inner goddess. I'm getting something with home here, but it doesn't feel physical. Like you're starting to, your ascensions have made you able to perceive like other dimensions and interdimensional beings. So some of you may be seeing stuff at the corner of your eye, hearing stuff, weird stuff may be happening, but don't be afraid because you're starting to be able to perceive beings from wherever your home planet is. And then we also have the Judgment card in reverse, which I'm not sure what that's referring to yet. We got the Justice card. All major arcana for you guys so far. I can't do this. There's a lot. Like literally the Justice card and the Sun card. You got all major arcana so far. So whatever you're going through is a huge freaking deal. Justice and the Sun. For a lot of you, this isn't your last life here on Earth, but it's the last time you have to come back. Like you're just acing lessons. You're making so much progress, more progress than anyone has made, like in your ancestors, like anyone that you know has made. The Sun card and the Justice card, like righting a lot of wrongs here. Like you guys are killing it. Connecting to your inner goddess. That is so super cool because the thing is about the inner goddess is she is everything. I'm not even gonna get into it, but that is so cool. I'm glad to see you guys doing that as well. And the Tower in reverse, you know, kind of like really changing, affecting history. And what is that? You know, something with your, wherever you're from galactically, everyone at your home planet is going to benefit from what you're doing right now, the work that you're doing. Like I said, a lot of the lessons that you learn are learned through relationships, so don't feel like you have to be like making Earth a better place to be living out your purpose. But with that Sun card here, that's amazing. Still lost on what Judgment in reverse is referring to, so I just heard you're not done. All right, so we got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. this is a do-over. This is a do-over. We have the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So doing what you didn't do in a previous life, doing what other people weren't able to do. We got the Lovers that came out in reverse and the Judgment card. Oh really? Okay. So you and your twin flame are both in here killing the game. I don't recognize the twin flame concept anymore. I don't feel like okay, so I don't believe in there being another person that you need or another person that is the other half of you, because that would mean that you're not whole, and humans can experience and get to wholeness on this earth without another person, period. But if we consider twin flame to be like your like divinely guided partner that, you know, you can kind of fulfill that you can have a relationship with and make these lives easier, or someone who can also support you and you can support them as you both complete your own side missions and collective missions together, that I could say, okay, yeah, if that's what we're defining a twin flame, you know, relationship as, I can get with that. So some of you guys, you and your twin flame are like killing it on earth, and you're going to be reunited, and I don't know when that will be, but your current path is leading you to them. It'll be different from everyone. That's probably why that didn't show up, because not everyone's going to be meeting their twin flame in March. Like, that's, you know, too big of a concept to say, oh, everyone's meeting, you know. But that's where it's leading you to, and you guys are doing a lot of important work while you're here on earth. So we have the 3 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Your person is very abundant financially, and they're gonna make, once you do meet them, they're gonna give you the stability to fulfill whatever your life purpose is. So glad to see that for you guys, so you don't have to worry about making money, because it'll be very easy for you. And then the 3 of Wands is really just moving forward on your journey. Like, you haven't even, there is so much you're unlocking. There's just so much happening. So much happening. We have Cernunnos and Mother Mary. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Exactly. Don't stop and sit too long in the things that want to pull you back and pull you down. Your life path is just so much bigger than that, to be honest. And then we have Cernunnos with life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual powers are increased. So you may want to do some sensual manifesting that may help you guys. But other than that, that energy, that sensual energy that you feel like on 1000 is really your creative life force, like growing and growing and growing. And it's like looking for a method of expression. So there's that information. You may want to get you one of them roses they be talking about. But anyways, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you'd like a private tarot reading. Like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that's what I have for you today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.